Scholarship versus citizenship. The first month of my freshman year of high school, I came home pretty proud of my report card. I had made A's in my 4 subjects: English, Latin, algebra, and social science, which was a hodgepodge of history, geography, and modern world affairs. I was also proud that I had been able to make the straight A average in my subjects with time left over to make a C in deportment. Deportment was a word left over from early days, which meant conduct. All the teachers got together each month at our school and evaluated each student's behavior, which was translated into a letter grade and duly reported to the parents. In my defense, I have to emphasize that I was not rude or impudent to any teacher, nor did I have a fight or argument with any student. I had been at home on an isolated farm all summer with no one to talk to but my parents, the horses, pigs, cows, chickens, and my dog Scout. I had no television, no telephone, no phonograph, a battery radio that was so expensive to operate that we only listened to the news and the radio programs my parents thought necessary, and precious few books. The only time I saw any of my friends was on Sunday, when I walked 3 miles to go to Sunday school. Of course I was overjoyed to be able to go to school each day and see my friends Bernice Clark, Maxine Lee, and Wilma McDougall, who lived in various parts of the county. I had all my classes and study halls with Bernice, who was a delightful, intelligent, witty companion. She was as happy to talk in study hall as I was. The first month, I also had the misfortune to check out from the school library one of my all-time favorite funny books, one that I still find hilarious, Booth Tarkington's Penrod. I also read the sequel, Penrod and James. 2 different study hall teachers misunderstood my periods of helpless laughter as I followed the misadventures of the hapless Penrod as he got out of one scrape and into another. They especially did not like it when I could not stop laughing, even when they were talking to me. Anyway, I walked the 1 mile from the school bus rather proudly and happily showed my mother the report card. That was the only time Mother ever lowered the boom on me for any grade I brought home. She and Daddy were both humiliated that I had made a C in deportment. They hardly noticed the A's that I had made in my academic subjects. They didn't pity me because the teachers misunderstood me, and they didn't call the principal and berate him. They jumped on me. I would rather you would be a lady than be smart, Mother railed. I'm sure the lecture went on for days, as that's the way Mother's lectures tended to do. But boiled down, that was the gist of her statement. I've seen many parents in my years in education harass their really wonderful children who are well behaved and are trying their best to make good grades, but simply aren't capable of making all A's. I've seen some parents who pay no attention to their really bright, underachieving students' report cards when they should be demanding their children bring home A's. I was more careful of my behavior after that first month. I never managed to make an A in deportment, but I never again made below a B+. I'm thankful that my parents reacted promptly and strongly to my C in deportment. I'm glad my parents had rather I'd be a lady than be smart. I wish all my students' parents felt that way.